Back to the little boat look, the slow little tread, back to the safety of the vessel. Looking for boat number 42. Am I going to be able to find it? Absolutely not. Why? Because I'm useless. Oh, here it is. That was quicker than I thought. Here we go, look, in between paradise, two paradilic islands, as you can see. Rumour has it, come the short or low tide, you can walk over to that island there as well. Extra island or more island, some other island, it's nonsense, made up names, look how small they are. It's irrelevant, it doesn't matter what their name is. I'm looking forward, I don't know if it's because I'm tired, I'm hot. I've had flies terrorising me for God since bloody 1602 and whatnot. I don't know if it's a knock-on effect, but I am moaning today. Hopefully I'll get that on camera. I'm getting infuriated. Yeah, cheers, mate. And there you bloody go, look, on the fourth island of the day. I was going to show you the third one, but it was Chicken Island. I've got a photo of it. That's on my old Insta-Gs if you wanted to see it. But it's much the same as everything else. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all. I mean, look at this. This place here, again, he's told me the name of the area. But it's like a replica James Bond Island, look. But it's not actually James Bond Island. This tour has been a shambles. And there's the shambles of a meal that I ordered that they pretended I didn't order and then just gave me because I actually did order. And here's the person who's moaning and the view behind me, look. James Bond fake island. Another summer day has come and gone away in Paris and Rome. I don't want to go home. Oh my God. Oh, there you bloody go, look, lunch done. That wasn't the best lunch, to be fair, it was a bit, but it was eatable, edible, so that's fine. I was waiting now, we've got about 5 minutes until we're due back on the boat. It's one of them, number 42 is our boat number. So I'm just waiting for that now, before we go back to the mainland. I need to go back to the hotel, check the details of my flight before I leave in the morning, and I'm hoping it's not like a 06 flight or something ridiculous. I'm sure there's an early journey on this trip, and I'm hoping it's not the last one because I'm flying from Phuket and I'm currently in Krabi, and that means I'm going to have a long day. So I'm hoping I'm hoping it's in the afternoon at least tomorrow. You know, even if I have to wake up at 6 AM or something, that's better than leaving at 2 AM, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is welcome again to bloody paradise. Lovely little spot this is, a lot more chilled than the other one. The other one, a lot of people are bumping into you and stuff like this. And it's the same with a lot of tourist destinations. That's why I don't particularly like them. That's the name of this island, Poda, P-O-D-A. P-O-D-A Island, Poda Island, that's the name of this one. Charming, the one with the fake James Bond mound or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, back to the mainland, check the flights details and then start getting ready to go home. Where the trees are green, red roses too. And just like that, we're bloody happy again, aren't we? Please be friendly. Hello. We're back. I think I've done one too many boat tours. Because today I just really couldn't wait for it to be over. But to be fair, at the end, he was like, because I was the last one in the back, and it was a side open door, like, you know, no aircon, you're just exposed to the elements. So you sat sideways as well. I was feeling ill. It was a bad day. It really was. But like I said, I feel better now. I've just been moaning to my mum on the phone. I bet she dreads it when I phone her. So where I'm going now, and look at all this beautiful greenery and orangery. Bit of a random place, isn't it, this? A little bit random, isn't it? Beautiful though. I'm heading towards right now a bus station. I'm hoping I can get a ticket for tomorrow to take me to the airport, because I'm the other side. I'm still in Krabi, which isn't the... I should have done Krabi first. Krabi, Bangkok, Chiang Mai, finished in Phuket. That's what I should have done. PP. I still recommend going there. I've got no problem with the country. Obviously, I've moaned. I've got no problem with the country though. The people are brilliant. The one thing that's taken its toll on me, I think, I've spoke about the heat, I've spoke about the flies. The one thing that's taken its toll on me are the tourists. If I was Thai and this was my neck of the woods kind of thing, and I had to live with these tourists day in, day out, because this is the... Oh, hello. Holy moly. What's going on? You alright? You okay? You alright? I haven't got any food. How cute was that? How was that? Who uses the word cute? Like Gemma Collins. Like I said, I'm heading towards the bus station, because you can get a ferry, which is fine, but it's like 1,400 baht, which is best part of 30 quid. You can get a taxi, which is 6 grand, or like 4 to 6 grand it says online, or you can get a bus. Now a bus is in the region of 400 baht apparently, so that's hence why I'm trying to book my ticket. I'll check out the airport tomorrow. I'll check out the hotel tomorrow at 10 AM. My flight is at midnight. You're not going to believe this either. I've literally just done a full loop and walking past my hotel now. Oh, you bugger. Oh, good. Completely missed it. I thought it's got... Oh no, it's got a muzzle on. Someone's with it actually. But she's bloody hot in this. What's it called? I thought I'd address something that's probably a little bit touchy, but nevertheless is 100% the truth. As I was saying earlier on, if I was Thai, and i.e. I lived around here or grew up around here or whatnot, and had to live with the tourists day in, day out, the way they a lot of them behave, I would be so... It would be annoying. And last night I heard it must have been about 5 dogs all gobbing off, all scrapping. So I don't know what happened, what the end result was, but it must not have been good, because it was going on a good 5-6 minutes, which was brutal. Like, it's the tourists, and I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's the British, isn't it? It actually isn't. Now, if I'm being 100% honest, I've seen like the locals don't like it when you have shirts off in restaurants and stuff like that, and rightly so. It's a politeness thing, isn't it? I've probably seen about 5 Brits doing that, like a little crossing the line sort of thing, but still not breaking the law. Like, the amount of other nations I've seen do that is astronomical in comparison. So we're actually doing we, believe it or not, I know this is strange, this isn't normal, are holding the fort quite well out here, I believe, from what I've seen, my opinion. Look at this for a bloody sports centre. They're all going on little jogs, look. Too warm for that. Oh, what a healthy country. But there's like tennis courts or something going on over here as well. Like, it's a proper sports centre. I can only assume there's a pool or something in there. That was a problem. That was the pin basically took me to a 7-Eleven. I keep going to say Londis. That's what they remind me of. 7-Elevens are very How do I describe a 7-Eleven? A 7-Eleven is very like Temu meets Londis. They sell, the bigger shops are alright, they sell everything, you simply don't recognise the labels on anything. They've got everything, but because you don't recognise anything, it appears like it's got nothing at the same time. So it's got everything, but because you don't recognise anything, it appears like it's got nothing. So it's like one of them shops. It's like a shop, but it's like off Temu. It's worth a little look, but do you know what I mean? You don't need an octopus, bloody sponge, squeegee, shampoo disposal, bloody cigarette butt packet, do you? Like, when do you ever run out of them? I don't know. I run out of them every now and then, granted, but I like them, you know. They even got a tattoo of one, so there's that. I'm just walking around the streets of Krabi. Krabi's alright, I think I've gave it a dig, the reason being, it didn't deserve a dig. It's beautiful. If you came from, I don't know, somewhere stunning like the Peak District. What? If you came from somewhere beautiful, i.e. the Peak District or somewhere like that, and came over to Krabi, even though you came from Paradise, i.e. the British version of Paradise, Peak District, Lake District, Highlands, Glencoe, somewhere in the regions of this, Snowdonia, in and around the vicinity of Cadair Idris or Cadre Idris, beautiful. And you came here, you still would be like, oh my God. And then you would undo the window or step out the door, and that, like, the vision will soon be flipped by, oh my God, it's hot. Instantly it hits you like I would rather do 14 seconds with Mike Tyson right now. 14 seconds. I'd be running for 14 seconds, but I reckon I could outrun him for 14 seconds. Then do this. I'll be in this heat. I mean, it is brutal. But if you came from Paradise in the UK and you got dropped off here, you'd be content, put it that way. I was just saying all that about the Thai being like the most pleasant people you'll ever meet. I've just stumbled across a little cafe thing there, because I was thinking, once I've got my ticket from the ferry down here, I can stop back there, because that's about halfway to my near my hotel, and get a juice basically. And I just went in there, I was like, what time do you close? And she's like, didn't even try, sort of thing. And I was like, oh God, she really doesn't speak a single word. I was like, fair enough. And then I went to get Google Translate and I said, I'll be back. And then she went, no, no, no. I went, well, no, come back. She went, no. I was like, oh, all right then. I just thought that was funny after I've just been praising them. But obviously they're closing soon. It was just funny the way it all worked out. Oh God, I've still got like 10 minutes left to go walk to this bus stop. Watch it be closed. Watch it be closed. The Grab app. If you are coming out to Thailand, this is very, very important. If you are to, if you pull a taxi on the side of the road, like, you know, like in town, you just like, hey, like whistle or whatever, call the taxi over, you're paying in and around the same price, maybe possibly, to be fair, maybe a tad cheaper than the UK. That's what you're paying. If you get a taxi off the Grab app, it's a green app, and I believe it's white writing that just spells Grab, G-R-A-B. If you were to get a taxi off that, you're talking almost, sometimes it is, sometimes it's just missing it, just over half off, just over half price. of that Grab app for the same taxi, and they'll come to you, drop you off exactly where you want to go, and they accept cash. That's like, you know, I can't stress enough. If you were to get motorbikes, you can get on the back of all the mopeds. You've seen me on a video or two over the past few weeks. If you were to get a moped, you're talking half price of the car, sometimes even 2/3 off in comparison to the car. If you are to pull, or were to pull over a bloody tuk-tuk, no app, you can get them on the app, you can also get food. It's the Thailand's version, or I believe it's Asia's version of Uber. That's what Grab is. If you were to pull over a tuk-tuk and just get a bloody ride in one of them, you are talking double the price of a taxi in the UK. Well, no, that was it. Well, that was the end of the sentence, end of the conversation, really. What else do you want me to say? I was just talking about the price of the taxis in the app. Alright. This is my own time now. Do you mind? How do I always seem to find a naval ship? I think this is a museum, sort of like the medical one I've seen in Portugal. And there's the fighter jet. I don't know if you remember, I don't know if you've seen the episode. Can you see it there? Look, it's there. I'm assuming that's the King. Similar to the medical boat ship thing I've seen in Portugal. That was brilliant, that. I'm having mixed emotions about going home. Because when it's bliss, my God, it is bliss. But when it's annoying and you're hot and you've got the flies and people are standing in your way, my God, it is infuriating. Look at that, it's closed. Never mind, maybe next time. It's beautiful though, isn't it? Charming, isn't it? Right, let's get up Kilimanjaro. God. And there you go, the pier. That's where I'm trying to get a ticket. And I hope I do, because I've just walked about 400 years. This is beautiful. Thailand is up there. When it's cool, overcast, when it's calm, not a million people, it really is one of the best places on planet Earth. It really is. But so, like I said earlier on, so many others. Germany's brilliant. When I went skiing in Germany, that was a bloody highlight of my life, and a time I will remember for the rest of my life. Portugal, when I met up with a friend or two or three, actually, time of my life again. You know, does this beat them memories? It's up there, but it doesn't beat them. It's its own one. It'd be nice if I was with someone though. I think I'm a little bit lonely. At least when I'm in the van, I've got the dog. The final sunset on in paradise. There's that statue from earlier on. Look, none of it's in English. I don't know who it is. There's the plane, and there's that bloody sunset. Look how spectacular that is. That is quite literally the final sunset on in this tour, a little Thailand tour. Again, mixed emotions. I would come back, and I still stand by it. I still would live in Pattaya. Not Pattaya, Phuket. I think it was Pattaya. It was on the west coast of Phuket. I'm not joking, it ticked all the boxes for me. It was busy, but not too much. It was like, you know, your shops were everywhere, your restaurants were everywhere, and because there was so much and not a lot of people, it was manageable. And for those reasons, along with the beauty of the place, for those reasons, I would live in Phuket. Like, I really would. Krabi, Gibraltar. As I'm outside the Good Luck windmill, I thought it would be fitting to tell you a tip that I've worked out whilst I'm here, and it's literally from today. Alright, I'm a novice in the scheme of Thailand. I've been here 3 weeks. Granted, I know people have been here for years. April, year in, year out here. Oh my God. Heat. If you have the option, okay, of getting a speedboat to one of these islands, or a narrow boat, I think they call them. You know, the ones that you see, the typical Thailand ones. If you've got the option, 100 times out of 100, you choose the speedboat. Reason being, I nearly bit the bullet kind of thing, and took the narrowboat because I was like, I'll mix it up a little bit. We went past someone twice the speed, and their face was, you know, that meme. It's similar to that meme where you see one bloke going down an escalator with a baby and a load of nappies and baby wipes and whatnot, and then the other bloke's going the opposite way with a PlayStation, like PS5, and they're just looking at each other like it's like that. That's how they looked at me today, and in the speedboat. So going off their faces, that is a tip and a half. You're welcome. You are welcome. Just waiting for a little taxi now, aren't we? Bloody hell, mate. There's also no driver's licences out here. You can just get a bike. There's another tip for you. Also, apparently, you don't have to be a certain age either. You can just be 8 and ride a moped out here. I don't know if that's legal or what, but I've seen that as well. So yeah. Narrow boat, speedboat, 100 times out of 100. And there you bloody have it. Last evening in paradise. Just like that, 3 weeks have gone by. Here we go, the bloody wolves are out. See them? Madness. This is the hostel, look. It's not too bad, is it? It's better than my bloody hotel. I genuinely have had the time of my life here. These 3 weeks have been amazing. The only downside, like I said, are things they can't control, such as the heat. They can't control that, obviously. Nor the mozzes. It's just, you know, you might not have that problem. It's just I've got sweet blood, you see, and you might just be plain sailing and just have to deal with the heat. Oh, if you didn't care about the heat and you didn't have sweet blood, this place would be the best place on planet Earth. I'll tell you that for free. Like, really beautiful. It is stunning, spectacular. I think I did do one too many tours. I think I was stressed out as well because I didn't know when my return flight was. I didn't check till I got back. Then I found out it's at 5 to 12 the following day, which isn't too bad. For all the people living the dream. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hiya.
Just this massive,
Okay. That's where I was last night. That's what that party was. Which means we're close to the hotel. Need to pack. You know what? I've still never done any laundry. I've been doubling up on shirts. How disgusting is that? But to be fair, I have aired them out thoroughly with the old aircon. How vile is that? But anyway, from the last evening in bloody paradise, we witnessed the sunset earlier on. Heartbreaking. I really have enjoyed it. Like I said, the downside to this place is nothing to do with the Thai people. It's the tourists. That's That's it. That's the only thing that's actually really infuriated me. The flies have as well. But just, yeah, nothing to do with the Thai people. They are like the most beautiful souls you'll ever come across. And I'll turn the camera, but I doubt I'll catch it. It keeps lightning every now and then. Oh, did you see that one? It's cool when it does it. I keep walking, even though I'm not 100% which way I'm going. Oh, did you see that? But anyway, tomorrow, the return journey. How do you get back from Thailand, especially when you've ended in Krabi like a bloody moron? Anyway, from the last evening in paradise, Thailand, you've been an absolute honour. Thank you very much. Thank you for everyone who's watched the videos. And oh wow, I'm saying my goodbyes already, really. We've still got another episode. Until next time, amigos, take care now. Bye bye then.